Hi guys, I'm so glad to see you. Let's go into hands together at the heart. Good morning, and go up. Lift your arms and catch your palms together if you can. Go up and over and hold. Breathe in. And when I say hold, you can still do little movements that feel good. I'm just having us stay in this basic position, but please make little nuances, little movements. Make it your own. When you're here, you can put your hand down and go a little further. 5, 4, 3, 2, go up. Now both hands catch each other. They're up in the air and you go up and over. Breathe in. Breathe in. And then bring your hand down and a little further. Good. You might have a little rotation. 5, 4, 3, 2. Take another inhale. And as you exhale, come up. Now interlace your fingers at your low back and go into a lift. Inhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now I'm going to take off my sweater, but we're going to head to a down dog, and you can walk it off. Walk it out. So when you're ready, lift your arms up. Exhale, and that's right, good Polly, and make any shifting. But we're just going to take a down dog. With your hands on the mat and your hips back, you can bend one knee and bend the other. Neck is releasing. 5, 4, 3. Now press both heels towards the floor and then lift them and press and lift. Hold the heels down. 5, 4, 3, 2. Inhale. And then as you exhale, take your hands and your knees to the mat. Round your back, exhale, and inhale, lift. Feel your back stretching. And you might imagine how a dog, when it wakes up from a nap, it stretches its back. That's what we're doing. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And now if you can, lift up your right leg, stretch it out, lift your left arm, stretch it out, and just reach as tall, as long as you can. Hold, and if you want more challenge, lift up your left toes and your left shin. Hold and balance, pull your belly up. Inhale and exhale, lower your hand and your knee, stretch out your right arm and your left leg, just reach them long. Try to lift up your right toes and stretch. Feel your belly pull up. That's going to activate your transverse abdominals. Inhale. And then exhale, lower down and let your forearms come to the mat and let your toes curl under. Dolphin, hold your hips back towards your heels, and you can bend one knee and bend the other here too. And you can lift the heels and lower the heels here too. And then leave the heels pressing towards the floor. 5, 4, 3, 2. Now shift your weight, go into a forearm plank. Hold that forearm plank. 10, 7, good. 5, 2, rest your pelvis. Press yourself on your forearms or your hands. Breathe in, stretch it out. Hold here, it feels so good. Upper back stretching. Let your breath help you by going to directing it to your upper back. And then lower, put your hands beside your hips and lift up your upper back, lift up your legs. 10, and then Lower, interlace your fingers at your low back and lift up. Lower and interlace your fingers the other way and lift up. And then place the hands in front of you again. Cobra or swan. Hold here. Neck is easy. 10. You can even close your eyes and you sometimes feel a little deeper where the breath is going, how that feels on your upper back, the legs. Lower down when you're ready and come back to a toe pull under child's pose. And if you're like me and you're ready to take off the socks, you can go for it. Toe under child's pose. We'll stretch out those feet. 5, 4, 3, 2. Bring yourself to your hands and knees. Lift up your right foot towards the sky this time. See if your left hand can reach it and lift higher. If that doesn't happen, you can do the pose we did earlier, which is stretching out those arms and legs parallel to the floor. Keep here. 10. Inhaling. Lower that hand to knee and take your right hand to your left foot and lift up. If that doesn't serve you, lengthen your arm and your leg out like a bird dog. 10. And then let the fanny down. Grab a sip if you need it. We're going to take the rack pose. Inhale, lift your right arm up and around. Place it to the rear. Inhale, lift your left arm right and around. Lift to the rear. Let your elbows soften. Lift your heart. Breathe in. If you're feeling like it's bending your elbows backwards, really make a conscious effort to bend those. They should have a bend or a softness. Keep lifting your heart. Inhale. And then exhale, hold on to your toes. Now, when you have a toe in each 2 fingers, you can lift up and balance. If you would like to, stretch out one leg. If you would like to, stretch out the other leg. And if you'd like both legs, hold. And stretch your shoulders down the back, stretch your knees long. There you go. Way to do it. Start bringing those legs together and hold. Now it's a little more hamstring. 10. And lower those feet to the floor and either take reverse table or reverse plank. Reverse table looks like this. Reverse plank looks like this, longer knees. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, inhale, and lower your hip and take your knees to one side. This is a double triangle. So your left foot's on your right thigh. Your right arm goes to your left knee. Now this is a mermaid pose. You can also do this seated on a pillow if you need to, and feel free to move how you need to in the upper body. Take that inhale and let that top hand go behind your back and look over your shoulder. 10. Inhale. Now bring it back. Take your legs the other way. And you've got this double triangle. Now you can do this seated too. You can actually do it with any leg position. And I just mix it up during the course of our classes. Left hand to right knee. Good. Jean, that looks great. There you go, Polly. Lift up your right arm up and over. And if you can catch your knee, great. But if not, you can also put your hand here. Yeah. Now I like to add these rotations. I see what you feel, but you can feel so much more as you rotate. You're a multi-plane human being. You're moving in many planes. So that's why the stretches might feel different in different places. This hand goes behind you. Now look over your shoulder. 5, 4, 3, 2, inhale, and exhale. And now bring it to the front. Grab a sip if you need it. We're gonna go back into a down dog. I'm gonna tilt my screen just the tiniest bit down too. Yes, so go into a down dog. We're gonna take some down dog, up dog articulations. Let's see. Wide hands, hips back. Good, Betty. And then you lift your heels. Articulate your lower back, middle back, upper back. Go into up dog. Now tuck your chin. Heels down, lift up. Upper back. Tuck. Heels down, lift. Inhale and tuck and lift. And a modification would be a cat-cow. Good, beautiful. You're at your own pace, but really enjoy it. Feel the calves, feel your low back, feel your upper back. Inhale and exhale. Now down dog. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now bring both shins down. Come tall. Lift out onto your shins. Take your right leg out. Go up and over. This is called the gate pose. Bring your arm over. And again, notice that if you want to do a little movement, a little rotation, you'll feel different areas. If you've ever struggled with posture or tight shoulders or a tight low back, or if you've had any respiratory issue where these muscles felt like they were worked and tightened, all these lateral flexions are so good. Breathe in. Now, a lot of times you can get one side tighter over time. It's like a functional scoliosis. So if you notice one side's tighter, you can stay there longer. Now this time, this hand goes up and over, and the top foot goes back a little. Lift up through your heart. Beautiful. 4, 3. Keep lifting. 2. Ah, so good. Now we're going to take an inhale and strong body up. Take your other leg out. Aparigraha is arm up to the thigh or shin. Breathe in and add your fun rotations. Yep. Breathe in. Stretch. Act like I'm pulling your arm. This shoulder blade's down the back. And then this hand comes down and your other arm is lifted up, but your top foot, your left foot goes back a little. I've got to move away from my wall. Lift up to your heart. Breathe in. And exhale, come back. Nice. Now go to the shins and curl your toes behind you. Lift up the right arm. You notice how this looks like the rack. Now, if this doesn't happen, like if that feels too far, you're going to be doing this one for Ustrasana. You could do this pose just right here for the count of 3 and then switch, or you could put both fingers back on your toes, or sorry, your heels. Tuck your chin a little and lift your heart. Breathe in. Good. Breathe in. And we're going to take another inhale. And as you exhale, one arm windmills forward, one arm windmills forward. Take a child pose, but we're going to walk the hands over to one side and stretch into your back. Your sides are going to be open after today, your shoulders and back. Now open up your armpit. It's called clamshell. 5, open, 4, 2. Now close the arm and walk over to the other side and breathe. Stretch your pinky far away from your hip. Open up your armpit. Breathe. And come back. And then a downward facing dog. Press your heels to the floor. Pick up your left foot and try to push your right heel lower. 5. Put that foot down and try to push the other heel down. 5. Both heels down. Lower your elbows or forearms and hold on to a plank. Hold for 20. Go to a side plank. Try to hold for 20. It's okay if you need to modify your lever by putting a knee down or a hip down. 10 more. Go to the other side and hold for 20. Side plank. And lower your hip and then sit on your hip. Lift up your feet. You can hold onto your thighs at first for this boat pose, Navasana, or let go. You could also extend your knees or you could leave them bent. Hold for 10. Squeeze the legs together. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now place the feet down. Take 5 counts to come down. 5, slow count. 4, 3, 2, hands come behind your head, lift up your feet, rotate your torso towards your knee, and go to the other side. Rotate, 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 and stretch out. We have a controlled pace going here. Belly pulling in. Feel your abdominals getting stronger. Feel your obliques getting stronger. Pull through your toes and pull them back towards your shin for this next set. Anytime you need to lower your head, you can. Another modification would be to use a towel underneath your head and your hands hold on to the edge of the towel. That's for the neck cue. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now both hands go to a foot, respective foot, and pull the knees down. Pull the knees down. 10. Now take 2 fingers around the big toe of your right foot and stretch your left leg out. You may decide that you just want to do this nice hamstring stretch. The other possibility is take your left hand behind your head, lift your shoulder blades up and hold. The final possibility is your left hand touches your left thigh and you hold this ab crunch plus a hamstring stretch, Utthita Padangusthasana. Hold 10 more. There's a great stretch here. Now inhale, and as you exhale, lower and take your other 2 fingers around your big toe. Stretch out your right leg. Now you could put your hand behind your head and do an ab crunch with your hand behind your head. Or maybe you could put your right hand on your thigh. The other way is to just enjoy that hamstring stretch. Who doesn't need a hamstring stretch, right? Hold another 10, 9, 8, 7, good, 6, 5, 4, there you go, 3, 2, and 1. Now both hands are in your around your feet. Your knees are wide this time, like a little butterfly. 5, 4, 3, 2, inhale. And then as you exhale, one full body stretch, reach your arms long, shift through your body, inhale. And then we're going to come up to a bridge. Both feet are on the floor. Curl your back up and down and do every vertebra. Now stay. You can interlace your fingers at the low back and hold. One more variation here, arms overhead, and hold for another 10. Take an inhale, and as you exhale, roll down. Take the right ankle to the left thigh, reach your hands through the window. If you feel like you need a support here, you can put a pillow underneath your head and shoulders, and then hold your hands around your shin or your thigh and stretch out that hip. And then take the other one, ankle to thigh. And now lower both feet down. And we're going to take the curl up, lift up for bridge. Now this time lift one leg up and point it high and hold. See if you can hold for 20. If you need to come down earlier than that, that's okay. Otherwise, just hold, breathe, relax here. 10 more. Now lower that foot down and lift up the other leg and hold. You're trying to keep your hips level here and the tension out of your neck. Point your toes the whole time. Hold 10 more. Inhale, lower that foot down, lower your spine down, and extend your knees. Take an inhale, reach your arms overhead. On the exhale, tuck your chin, roll all the way up. Nice job. Now we're going to take a gentle forward fold over the legs. Let your neck soften. And you're making sure not to be aggressive here. You just want to feel the back of your legs stretching. Your toes can be pulling back towards you. If you need a prop, you put your pillow underneath your pelvis. And then take an inhale and go out like a bigger V. Inhale. Exhale, hinge. Let your neck soften. If you need to have a prop under your pelvis, that helps keep it's a way to modify. And then gently come back up. If you would like a sip, grab a sip. And we are going to be heading back to do a few standing balances. I'm just going to go ahead and tilt it, but we'll check when we get there. So you'll take a down dog, and it's like a way to just release any tension. Just shake it out. 5. And then take 3 more of the articulations. Lift up your heels, stretch out your body up. Exhale, tuck your chin. We're going to warm it up a little bit here before we go to standing. 2. Inhale. Just enjoy. Just move to the cadence of your own breath. Up, heels, back, stretch. Exhale, tuck. And then you can walk, step, or jump up to your hands. You can take a halfway position. Now let your blood pressure adjust and then go all the way up. Inhale. Hands come together. Double check your camera if anything needs adjustment, you can do it here. Good, Karen. And then you're going to lift and spread your toes. Take your foot up to a calf or an inner thigh. Tree pose, and we're going to add your arm stretch. One hand back, one hand up. If that doesn't serve you, you could place your arms up towards the sky. Hold again. Take another inhale, and then as you exhale, your hands can come to the front. Lower your foot down, Samastitihi, good job. And we're gonna take it to the other side, lift and spread your toes. Take the other foot up, your calf or your inner thigh. You could take your other arm position, cow face. There you go, jawline parallel to the floor. Good. Beautiful. Take that inhale. Perfect timing, Michelle. We're coming out, hands together at the heart. Lower that foot. Beautiful. Now this time, reach both arms up. Take them behind you and see if you can interlace them. If not, just rest them beside your hips. Lift up your toes and spread them. Lift up your left leg behind you. The modification is that you're in this slant. If you would like to keep going towards parallel, you can. Hips are level. Now slowly come back and your hands are going to go to your heart. Make sure you're breathing calmly and normally, evenly. Go up with your arms. Now reach back and interlace at the low back. There's a little shoulder stretch right away. Now lift and spread your toes. Hinge. Maybe even just a little. Oops, I need to do the other foot. And gently and slowly come back up, hands together at your heart. Very good. Now the feet are going to be underneath the hips. Inhale, lift your arms. Exhale, Utkatasana is awkward posture or chair. Hold here for 10. Now, if by looking at me, it makes your neck a little bit creased, just chin tuck, even if you have to look at the floor. Shoulder blades are down, 10. Exhale, stand and hold your hands together. Let your blood pressure readjust. We're going to add on. Lift up your arms, inhale. Exhale, Utkatasana. That could be your place, or you could put your palms together and you can add a rotation. Leave your legs the same, just your upper body rotates. 10. Bring it to me, frontwards. Exhale, other side. Maybe your elbow will hook. You're not worried if it doesn't, you're just heading that way. 10. Face me. Stand tall. Let your blood pressure adjust. Arms up. Have a seat, Utkatasana. And possibly stay here or lift up your right leg and put it on top of your left ankle, palms together. Again, just chin tuck so there's no tension in the neck. 10. Inhale and exhale, stand back up. Let your blood pressure adjust. Arms up. Have a seat. Possibly add on ankle to thigh, palms together at the heart. Take another inhale and exhale, standing here. Good. Let your blood pressure readjust. Grab a sip if you need to. We're still going to do some standing. I'm just going to encourage us to get some liquid. Once you're back, arms up, and have a seat. Now the possibility here is lift up your right leg, and you could do the ankle to thigh, or you could wrap once or twice. This is a much harder pose. And today we'll do hands together. And gently come up and stand. Arms up. Let your blood pressure adjust anytime. Have a seat. Now, the possibility is you lift this foot up. That could be all you want to do. Maybe you wrap it once, maybe you wrap it twice. Now, your torso, you want to bring it back to the center. Palms front. I'm counting to 25 again. Now get ready. Slowly come out. Now take a moment. So good. Now, great job on that. I want us to have strong legs. So we are going to lift up the right arm and pull back. Now see if you can hold on to your foot. If not, you're going to do a stork pose where you just hold your shin off the mat. Your other palm stretches upward like you have a cup of soup in it. I'm going to make clam chowder today. So imagine you have a cup of clam chowder in your hand. Adding on, you could put that foot, push it more into your hand. Gosh, you guys look great. Take your inhale and exhale. Start coming up to your standing Samastitihi. Good. Take your other arm up and around. Hold on to your foot. And the modification is that you just hold your foot in the air like stork pose. Your other hand reaches out, cup of soup in your hand. At first, you're just standing tall. You're pulling your ribs down. You're pulling your pubic bone up. And you can add on a push into your foot. Take another inhale. Slowly come back. Your hands are together at the heart. Nice job. And we'll add on, of course. So from here, let's take the star. Now, star is a different plane. You're out to the side. It does feel a little different. You do tilt your body. I know a lot of times I'll have a stay upright, but you do tilt it. You're in a long line with that leg. Yep. Inhale. Now lower that foot, hands together. Inhale, arms up. Star, you will tilt. You're doing great. Take another inhale. And an exhale to come back. And then open up a little wider. Now this is called the goddess posture. If you want to base mark, you roughly start from where your heels are underneath your ankles. It's not perfect, but roughly that way. And your toes are pointed out. So when you bend your knees, they do bend with the second toe. If you look down, you should be able to see your big toe. The knees are not collapsing in. Now the arms can be up. Sit to, let's just say 90 degrees, but you know you're in charge. Sit to a place where you can feel challenged, but not in pain in your joints. And hold and breathe. Build some strength. At the same time, you've got this external rotation, like there's magnets on the back of your knees, pulling your knees towards the wall behind you. Ten, 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And now turn your toes inward. Bring your hands down, probably to the ankles, but maybe to the floor, and relax your neck and give yourself an inner thigh stretch. Release any tension. Interlace the fingers at the low back and let the arms go overhead. Place your hands on the floor and pull. Now you can add on the hands going further away from you. It's like a down dog. It's a down dog plus wide legs. It's hammock pose. So you'll feel a stretch. You're releasing in the shoulders and the chest. It's up to you, but if you would like to add on a transition through this wide-legged plank into an up dog, feels a little different on the hips. I love it. Take 5. Otherwise, just hold hammock. 2, press back. 3, 4, 5, and walk yourself back. Good. Now walk over to your right leg and just enjoy that side. Walk over to your left leg and just enjoy that side. Come back to the center. And if you would like, bend the right knee and hold that side. If you want, you can go all the way low, but do not force it if that's not how you're going to do it. So 90 degrees could be fine. Perfect. I see you, Jean. You might like a arm wrap. Inhale. Go to the other side, and Polly and Karen, don't worry, I'm just showing different angles. So that could be one little knee bend. Yep. You'll feel different. When you bend one knee, you feel it different. When you have one lean long, some of you are going down. Good. Betty, you remembered. Good. Inhaling. And press yourself up. Now, either do a happy baby, which is on your back, holding your feet, or a squat. This is the squat. And I know we do different kinds of squats. So this is the squat, or you can lie on your back and hold on to your feet. So Polly, if it feels better for you to lie down on your back. Oh, there you go. Take an inhale. Now I am going to be going to the floor again for a rotational twist. So if you do need to grab a sip and tilt the screen down, I'm going to actually close it, make it closer too. But we're going to take a twist. Spinal twist is Ardha Matsyendrasana. Good job, by the way. Great job. It's so nice to see how strong everyone is. Take your inflexible, take your left leg long and take your right knee over, and your left hand can hold on to that knee. Now, your right arm could do a few circles before you settle in. Arm out and hold. And we're going to take it to the other side. Knee down, hand to knee, and your other arm could do a few circles. And then you could stay in a place. And then take it back and to a quad stretch. Now I'm going to show a couple different. One is that you just take your hand to your foot, heel towards your booty, and your shoulder and your chest get a stretch. Good, Betty. Your ribs down, pubic bone up. That could be your quad stretch. You could also lie on your foam roller and then pull your shin underneath you. You can do this on the floor too. And just enjoy, relax. the breath low in the belly. This is a chance to let your focus be on your breathing. Usually breathing is just happening during the day. And so it can be shorter and shallower. So what we're going to do is breathe fully. As if you're trying to give every single cell in your lungs a chance to have new air. Now we're going to do the other side, shin under. And then when you're ready, we're going to take the legs up on the wall, or if you prefer to do another Shavasana, just a restful posture, you can. I want you to find different ways that your body knows. This is a great one just because it helps the circulation too, changes up our feet in relation, our legs in relation to the heart. So it's so nice for the vessels. Breathe in and just let your mind clear of thought. Now, whenever you're ready, come up to a seated position. Take a moment. We'll put your hands on the heart and just let your eyes soften. And we'll just take a moment to take in all that higher sensation. When your mind is clear, how the senses' ability to receive are heightened. So notice how intense the colors are in your day, how good your body feels, how good your mind feels, how nature sounds more beautiful. And just notice that heightened sense of appreciation as you go through your day, as you've started with dedication and a little devotion to your mind, body, spirit, and clarity and health. With so much appreciation. Thank you guys so much. Have a beautiful day. Thank you guys so much. Bye. Thank you.